Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. Okay, back to shit that I hate, right? Trolling / gaslighting. I don't even know if I fully understand what gaslighting is because it's kind of a new term and I'm not on the up and up. I'm not cool.
But just making explosive things, man. I mean, you light up gas, it explodes, right?
Oh, I do like that. Okay, maybe I'll cross that off. But just like people deliberately saying things to aggravate or to kind of like that dude was doing to me. It's just like, just go waste somebody else's time. Like, if literally the thing that you have to do right now is to intentionally bother somebody else or stir up shit, like you might as well, be a former employee of mine that I fired for the same reason, right? Like you're creating drama, which is not at all helpful. Like just not at all helpful. And it's probably the number one, like worst thing about social media is it's like, it's so divisive, right? It just separates people into like two groups. And it's because people are such pieces of shit. And so the trolls, the gaslighters, it's just like, just knock it off. It's bullshit. And
I'll just piggyback on that. It's the gas and the ones that post specifically nonsense to just start stuff. And you're like, really, man? Like, and I'll throw another one on that is when everybody starts saying, hey, man, I got this out-of-state project. It pays $3,000 a day. It's February 9th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. And it's like, dude, you're like the 9th person on my feed to post that. Please stop. It wasn't funny the first time. We've all seen this now. So
that would go under the meh. That would go under the meh for me. I don't hate it. It's not going to keep me around. I'm not going to engage with it, but I'm not going to cancel the app because of it.
Sure.
But people trolling, I'm going to cancel that shit. I'm out of here. Leave me alone. Similarly, like probably the same person. This one's probably the same person. It's just when they're in a good mood, maybe. I think when they're trolling or being gaslighters, they're in a bad mood. When they're in a good mood, they become gurus. And they act like they know everything. And they give advice on shit that they actually don't know. That stuff drives me bonkers. Especially as a guy, like when I see people giving bad financial advice. I'm just like, no! Like, why would you have spoken up? You don't even know enough to know that you don't know.
Yeah.
At least you could curb it. If you know that you're not, if you know enough to know that you don't know, you are senseful enough to say, hey, I'm not really sure, but here's the thing I've heard, right? Or here's a perspective that I'm aware of, and then maybe I'm not getting it right.
Yeah.
Right. If you just jump on and like overconfidently give advice about something you don't actually know about, and you go like full guru on somebody, like you're going to lead somebody down a totally wrong path. And I see it from an operational standpoint. I see it from a financial standpoint. It's just like, you don't need to chime in. If you don't actually know, just keep your mouth shut. And if you do think you know and you're that wrong, like what the hell happened to you?
Yeah.
Who did you believe? Who told you that and you believed them? Why didn't you ask any questions? Right? Like it's just like, are you trying to be cool? Are you trying to like boost your ego by feeling like you're important because you gave somebody an answer even though it was wildly incorrect? And it was binary to you. If you don't answer, you must be wrong. Therefore, you must answer to be right.
Yeah. And
that was the only binary part of that decision in your mind. It wasn't actually that you philosophically would need to be right. It was just that you needed to answer and therefore you're right. I don't know. Gurus, man. Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something. And I sure as a heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.